So now it's time to install the tap. This one here, once again, is an IKEA tap. Surprisingly pretty nice. That's the tap that we're going to be installing, and everything that you need is actually inside this box, which is actually really good. Even our tube spanner here, which is in a screwdriver shape design, which is going to make things a lot easier. I'm going to connect everything right now except for the actual hoses. We'll leave that till right at the end. But to install this one here, it's got a couple fittings inside, and it's honestly really simple to do. Quickly pull these ones here out. So we've got a little plastic bracket, rubber washer, metal washer, our long threaded screw here, and also a nut. So just have a look down the base of it here. One side's going to have a little Phillips head section and the other side doesn't. So the side that has the Phillips head on it, that's going to be facing the bottom. So we'll just quickly unscrew this nut here, put that on a side, and we're going to take this little threaded rod here and we're just going to thread it straight into the base of it. So you can see right there, there's a little section for it. Once again, remembering that the Phillips head section is down the bottom. Tighten it all the way up. We then take our little cover plate here, slide the hoses through there just one at a time, because you won't be able to slide both at the same time. That sits on top just like this. And on the base of this little cover plate here, it's also got the rubber seal, so just make sure that's actually still in there and hasn't fallen out going into the box. We're going to slide it in through the hole. Once again, one at a time. Roughly position it where you want it. In this case, we're going to have the handle on the right here. You can see it wants to topple over on its own. So I'm just going to twist this over to the other side, and hopefully that'll, there we go. So just counterbalance, so that's going to hold it in place until I get everything sorted out. Our rubber washer and our spacer and metal little spacer as well is what we're going to be using next. So this one here has a little groove on top. You want to drop your rubber spacer on there, or rubber washer. That way it's going to clamp up underneath the bench top from underneath, and this little rubber washer here is going to press up against the stone or the laminate, depending on what you have. Our metal one is going to go on the base, just like that. Now all you need to do is just simply slide these two little holes that we've got here, line that up with the screw that we put in from underneath as well, push that all the way through, take our locking screw, and we're going to clamp that on. So slide it all through, then we can put the nut on by hand. Get it all hand tight, make sure you're happy with the positioning, and then you can follow through with your tube spanner. Slide that up over the threaded rod, and we're just going to tighten up that nut. Once that's done, we've now got the tap installed. We can now connect our actual water hoses. So remembering the hot is on the left, cold is on the right. Once again, these ones here have an O-ring inside there, or a rubber seal, so you don't need to worry about Teflon. Put that on. Once again, tighten it up using the wrench. Repeat the same process for the cold.